more can I say?
Top Billin. All right, Top Billin. Sitting here labbing Florida's run game, and I really love Florida's offensive attack. Has a high-powered ass passing attack, just like your boy said would be going on this year. But hey, I digress, right? So as far as the run game goes, to me, the run game, I always equate stuff to combat sports, right? The run game is like a jab for Florida. Jab is usually your rangefinder. It's usually your rhythm punch, right? You're going to have your knockout blows. You're going to have your hooks and your uppercuts, stuff with your base hand that you want to let people know that is coming, which is the passing attack. But the run game here, it's not going to rip off 25 yards, 50 yards and stuff like that. Maybe it'll do that, but it's just consistently getting you 3 and 4 and 5 yards just to set them up to hit you with that uppercut or that right hook. You know what I'm saying? Depending on if you're orthodox or southpaw. You get what I'm saying from there. So, and the personnel itself, like a guy like Dameon Pierce, he's not the most explosive guy we've ever seen or anything like that, but we know Dameon Pierce can get the job done, and his vision and everything, I think, works well with this particular passing attack. So they're getting this done a myriad of ways here. Now, this is a pretty interesting run concept right here. I don't know if it's a legit zone read, but you do have zone flow across the board. But here's the kicker. You got Gene DeLance here, not working with the zone flow. He's turning the angling off on this in man on the line of scrimmage, and it appears that Trask is reading a second level player. Now, this could be a bluff just to have somebody with something to think about, like you could go out the back door. However, I'm not so sure. You guys have to let me know what you think about this, but it's a pretty interesting way to run this particular concept. But look at this. Everybody flows and crashes down hard. Now, you see this a lot from Dameon Pierce. Let's go back right here. See them working with the zone flow here. Everybody working front side. All right, you got Forsyth and Garage and Hagee and, of course, Stuart Reese. Now, look at this. If he were reading this, I don't know. To me, if he were reading this guy comes crashing down right here, then maybe he tries to go right here. I don't know. That doesn't even make sense to me still. But it is what it is. He follows this out, right? Keeps the fake going on there. But it looks like it was just supposed to be ran this way. And at the very least, you want to get your banger bounce theory going on right here. So you want to bang it up in there with that natural organic crease, or you want to keep it and bounce it to the outside, depending on how this is working with Kyle Pitts here and Stone Forsyth. There's a breach there, so you know he wanted to bang it up in here, but then he has to work all the way backside. So it's kind of giving them some options there with these guys being walled off. Sometimes you don't even worry about the end man on the line of scrimmage pursuing backside. So it's a pretty cool concept there. But nothing there, and he bounces it back. And what does he do? Gets you a good 4 or 5 yards. What I tell you, it's that jab. It's just a jab for them. 4 and 5 yards just puts them in position to attack and knock your ass the hell out with some type of uppercut. All right, check this out. Same exact play, this time from a different side. You get Stone Forsyth here with the backside angle off, and you pretty much get the same exact result as well. I'm not sure if they teach him to bang this, right, and then reverse course here. You'll even get a little cameo here from a boy, the Trask got hand on the block there. So it's a pretty cool concept there. The hacker in his bag. Zone, nothing happening. Break it back to the outside. Get yourself 5, 6, 7 yards. Hard. One more again. See him working front side here. Everyone crashes down. It does leave for something right here. Now, if we go back to that, remember he was reading someone? He's clearly not reading anyone now, because now he's looking at a damn third-level player, and there's no way he can react to this. So it just looks like it's some kind of a bluff. But if they were to build on this and one day keep it, have Kyle Trask keep that bad boy, maybe he can get something. With the bluff right there, Trask able to get a block. The hacker. All right, speaking of your man, the Trask at hand and his ability to contribute to the run game, this has to be one of my favorite ones thus far here. So what you'll have is the shell of an inside zone flow across the board here. They'll be optioning off of this guy, making it look like it could be some kind of zone read. Naquan right here will take a zone approach with his footwork. Then he'll freeze it off, and then he'll shoot it back counter-wise here for a normal average run-of-the-mill option play, speed option with Kyle Trask. Now, you wouldn't normally run a speed option with Kyle Trask, not the most fleet of foot, but he is the most willing runner you will see. So that makes up for his lack of athleticism, is that he looks like he actually wants to run, and he'll run your ass over too. And this also made this back home player right here kind of stay because he's always bluffing going out the back door. So he didn't really get a chance to help out right here. He just kind of stayed parallel to the line of scrimmage. It's just those little things right there that can set off a run game, especially when you're not having the most powerful run game. So check this out right here. Right here, a conflict of deployment right here, or a conflict of assignment. Like, who are you going to get right here? You know you're going to have to go for this guy because he's the biggest threat right here. But guess what? Kyle Trask don't care. Look at him run the alley. Right? That's one of them slow release. He in with a slow release muscle relaxer that shit'll disperse over time, right? It's like a slow rice cooker. Them rice cookers today be slow as hell, man. You get your rice like 30 minutes later. Give me my 2-minute rice like back in the day. But great job by Kyle Trask here. Runs the alley. You see the blocking downfield. Get off the inside hip of those boys, Reese and them. Kyle Trask off to the races with an explosive play on an option. Come on, man. Who's thinking of this stuff? Your boy Dan Mullen is the hacker. All right, that man, the hacker, Dan Mullen, always doing some cool shit. So you're going to have a counter OH here. See the counter steps by Dameon Pierce. Going to have a pull by Richard Garage over here, and Kyle Pitts as well. So Kyle Pitts come in here. I think it may be Reese or one of these guys. I think it's Garage, actually, when he pulls. He doesn't get a good angle or a good square up here. This kind of messes this up. But Dameon Pierce here does the rest of the work. But what makes this kind of cool is you can see Trask bluffing some type of screen, right? It bluffing a screen out here on the back end of that just to give him something to think about in the future, like some type of build. See it right there? Oh. Now check this out. Go back to it. Always pay attention to the line, but always pay attention to some of the extra additive stuff. You can see the obviously the counter steps there, these guys pulling here. But watch Trask here. Hands it off, and then bluffs like this could be a throw, some type of throw here, like throwing some type of screen there. So if you're on film or you get back to the sideline, you're going to be thinking about that as a defensive coordinator. But as far as the run itself, Richard Garage here, he has to do a little bit a better job of kind of centering up. You see him right there. He ends up almost getting half a man, so he has an arm free to get in there. Kyle Pitts, I'm not sure what he was doing. He can't block the same man. His goal was to need to get to the end man on the line of scrimmage here, but Dameon Pierce makes something out of nothing. Makes that guy miss from Richard Garage. Then, muscle relaxes somebody. Who knew Dameon Pierce had so much wiggle? I just thought of him as a straight ahead runner like that. Dude's got a ton of wiggle to him, man. Very good back. All right, here's another one of those jabs. I just wanted to show you this because it's a little bit different look right here. All right, pretty much got the military formation, everybody in tight, reduced split here from Copeland. Just a bunch of down blocks. It's just a dive from under center. So imagine putting that in the playbook, getting everybody just a different sight line as to what you're going to do there. So it's not a big play by any stretch of the imagination or anything like that. But what it does is it sets you up for different things. Got motion there. Really poor vision right here, though. This is probably supposed to hit a certain gap there, but hey, hindsight is 20/20 on that right there. So he still does a good job of banging it up in there and just using it as a jab, right? Get you 3 or 4 yards. That's just what they're doing over there. All right, last one right here. Another power concept. This time, the +1 run game with your man, the Trask at hand. I like the blocking on this one. You're pretty much working off the 5 technique right here. Got a double on a 5 technique. Richard Garage on a pull through in the lead up. Naquan Wright with the end man on the line of scrimmage, or the overhang defender actually. Kyle Trask, he has kind of a rhythm, right? A rhythm look off just to let it develop there, and he's following right behind Richard Garage. I love it. It's not meant to get you 9,000 yards or whatever like that off this particular play, but it is meant to move the chains. You see the rhythm there? Look at it. All he has to do is right off the back of Richard Garage there. It's actually blocked very well. You can see the alleyway there. Just move the chains, right? Get this man in the first round of the draft. I want to say get this man in the top 10 of the draft. 49ers, holla at your boy. Get you the Trask at hand. That will be hard. Kyle Trask working with Kyle Shanahan. Tell me that wouldn't be hard right there. But as far as the Florida Gators go, I said before, man, just keep using them jabs. It's the threat of the run that counts. They're going to continue to run the ball, even if it's not breaking off 20 to 50-yard runs like a lot of these other people will live off of, just because they know that they can get that through the air. They just want to keep you honest. All right? But it's your boy, Murph, the Underground King. Holla at your boy, man. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.